If the leaders allows me, if I have the approval to go ahead and ask a couple of questions from the entire team, because I was doing a random check, correct, on the dashboard, and every name I wrote, correct, except one person, they're not there. They have not installed Salesforce application of Trade India. It may be because of any reason whatsoever, but the whole idea, the whole premise, correct, is first I want to understand from each and every individual. There are 59 people here, correct, which um, what do you think are the challenges? Why why there is a roadblock in using an Salesforce automation app, on your mobile phone? Is there a challenge? Is there something which you you folks believe that, hey, this is not really gonna do any good for you guys? So please feel free to question me, feel free to ask me questions. What are we really, and I will take you through what exactly we're really trying to accomplish Salesforce automation tool, and what is the vision behind it. So, but then I would really want to take a couple of questions. If people have questions on why should I even download Salesforce automation tool, or anything for that matter, let's begin with your questions. Anybody want to ask? Raise your hand or just unmute yourself and ask. Or or if leaders can you know take the first step and ask a couple of questions that hey, we have encountered while speaking with our teams, and we would really need a clarity on all of those. So leaders can be the spokesperson of the team, or individuals can really speak up and share their thought process, what you guys really believe.
Nishanji, if you could tell us what are the, like, when you say Salesforce automation, what are the parts? And probably from there, the parts they can ask the question. Salesforce automation is a very generic name of what you are doing. So you tell me what are the parts of it. Let's ask. Let's go that.
Okay, so now let's look at it. Correct, the first piece of, if you want to okay, let's look at our CRM. Let's try to understand what is CRM and how how it becomes very important. Like, so your CRM, your sales CRM is nothing but your system of activities and records. Now, when I say system of records, it is a repository of all the customer information like customer name, which industry he or they represent, where they are really where they're really based out in India or outside of the world, what are their contact information, what kind of products or portfolio of services they would want to avail from Trade India. So that becomes system of record. I'm just giving an example, correct? Then it is also a system of activity, wherein every sales individual, correct, if you're sending out an email, if you're making calls, if you are personally visiting them, correct, you start to record those activities against that particular record, which is nothing but your customer. Now, when I say Salesforce automation, we are not always sitting in front of our laptops or in front of our desktop or in front of our working stations. Now, this is where the mobile economy really plays a very, very important factor. That's where the Salesforce automation through mobile application really comes into play. Now, you have your system of records. Through mobile application, it becomes very easy to record activities against those records. This is what I really meant when I said SFA automation or Salesforce automation. You can literally update, you can literally inform the organization or update or record activities against the customer record that, hey, this is the activity I have really done. Now, look, I've been into sales and you all guys represent the sales community. Now, when we sign up for a sales job, we we fundamentally agrees, during our employment contract or during or or the role which we are really donning, that we will maintain system of records, and against that, all the activities performed by us, whether it is a telephone call, sales call, meeting, follow-up calls, everything we will record, because this is what is the proof that a work was really done. Apart from obviously, look, if you go and pick up an order, correct, if you are picking up a check, it is a culmination of multiple activities done against a system of records, and this becomes the fundamental foundation of all our KPIs. If there are no activities, you are never going to get to your revenue goals. So the whole idea is, how do we make it better? How do we make it better for you? How do we make it better for Trade India as an organization? And what it really does, how it really helps. The first thing is, it's a real time feedback happening on the customer or on the prospect. Second piece is, it also helps any CRM to maintain a hygiene. When I say hygiene, correct? Now, when we put down an address, correct? And when you are on the field, it literally triangulates and tells Trade India, this is really where my customer really sits. So it is not about, you know, I am being tracked or anybody is being tracked. It is about, how do we maintain system hygiene? How do we make sure that all the records which becomes part of the CRM are correct? Because if Trade India as an organization is not aware or has an information which has a deviation from the field information, it becomes very difficult for all the revenue, all the strategy to really define, where really my customer really sits. The second piece is, there are multiple queries which comes in through inbound channels, correct? You receive queries through your website, you receive queries through your phone numbers, you receive queries through your chat applications, multiple things. As of now, what the process really looks like, correct? Hey, say for example, if Nishant is on a field, I am going from, let's say, Tinagar to Peranguli. And in between, during my travel, correct, I am meeting somebody at Tinagar, then my second meeting is in Peranguli. And then one more meeting pops up or inbound queries really comes in. As of now, the process is telesales will call, they will set up a meeting for, the field sales guys. But what in case is the system is intelligent enough that the system knows that you are already on the way and there is a time gap, and it automatically assigns the leads to you. What it really does is, the turnaround time for a lead or turnaround time for a meeting is shortened by 1/10. There is no multiple people involved in the sales cycle. So look, it's a far bigger vision. It's a far bigger way to really use technology for your own advantage. And obviously, Trade India at large. Now, when you adopt SFA to the T, what happens after 3 or 6 months? The planning of territories. So say, for example, we all complain, correct, as a sales guy, that, there is not enough customers in my territory. And I have a team of 10 people and they're adding two more people. How we will get to our numbers? Yeah, Raju, I'll come to you. Let me just finish this thought. If you combine right usage of SFA with right possible tracking of every activity on the field, it will start showcasing in the strategy dashboard of Trade India or all the senior leadership. Hey, in this territory, I have 400 customers or probable 400 prospects. how big a team we really need. Can we repurpose? Can we reallocate the resources to other territories which are underserved? And this goes for both, existing account and new prospect. Huge. Now, when I spoke with Sandeep, correct? Sandeep has a clear vision of we want to be the first company which is led by technology and include technology. End of the day, we connect buyers with suppliers through a tech medium. And if our sales team, correct, Trade India is not tech savvy enough, if they cannot demonstrate on the field, then we will always be playing a catch-up game. So that's in its entirety, that's the entire vision. Yeah, please go ahead, Mr. Raja. You had a question. You still there?
I think he's not there.
Oh, I think he dropped off. Yes, I see a couple of people dropping off. Uh, it was 64. Now we are down to 59. Uh, okay, but please open to the forum. I hope Venkat, I put all the pieces together. I have given the entire of
You guys can ask any question related to SFA app if you have any issues you are facing, any scenarios you can put up directly to us.
please feel free to ask.
Or at the end, it will look like that you guys are okay with using SFA app and there are no glitches right now. I think Venkat, you are on mute.
Venkat, you're on mute.
So Nishant, first you talked about updating records on the mobile. So uh,
Look, updating records. First and foremost, there is no entry required for you. It happens automatically in the background. So, say for example, I go and visit ABC. Since you have, and this is my understanding that like when you start your day, every sales individual at Trade India, when they start the day, they a very compelling reason for every sales individual that if you are really very serious and you know that you put in those efforts day in, day out, obviously you have all the power, correct? You have all the rights to ask questions and question the status quo. That hey, I have done this. Let's compare. And this will, I'm telling you, your SFA app, correct? The activity benchmarking will go on to define the performance benchmarking over a period of time. Management would know, the sales leadership would know that in order to be a great sales guy, this is the number of hours you should be spending on the field. This is the number of meetings you should be doing. This is how you should. So everybody will get a key to success. Territory realignment would happen over a period of time. So everybody wins here. And at the end of the day, Trade India wins at large. If and look, if you want to compete with likes of India Mart, Off Business, and everybody, you really need to differentiate yourself. Be the team which differentiate on the sales itself. Rest everything will really take care of. So I'm just trying to calm nerves that hey, I'm being tracked. Why should I give permission? So on and so forth.
Hey, Nishant,
Sorry for being a long monologue, but I thought let me answer that question, which is yeah.
yeah, I also want to add a couple of more points how other companies have benefited. So I'm Jamin. I also work with Nishant at Hypertruck, and before Hypertruck, I was with Swiggy, right? At Swiggy, we capture what food you have ordered in the past, or you can call it we track what food you have ordered in the past so that we can enable you to order the same favorite Chinese restaurant irrespective of which, right? To enable you. Imagine now the leadership at Trade India is aware that what makes a good sales, a good performance in sales guy versus what makes a poor performance in sales guy. Or leadership at Trade India understands that, oh, this particular guy, Jamin, who is my sales manager in Ahmedabad, is visiting wrong shops, wrong vendors all the way. So you will have to help them so that they can help you. This whole intelligence that is getting captured will help you become a better performer. And of course, you grow, company grow, everyone grows. So just wanted to add more stress to it. The more intelligence is captured, the better company will be able to tell you, hey, don't go and meet those people, but meet that people. Or don't go and meet that people, but meet those people. Or meeting with XYZ factory outlet is due. Let's go and meet that. Something like this, right?
So now, guys, come on, open up, say something. Correct. This can't be a mute session. Let me, Venkat, and Puni speaking.
Okay, I will ask. See, what the point is like, I started using this app, and the idea is like I don't get all the people under me tracked. That is one point. They come sometimes it's random actually. Sometimes it tracks, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I myself is not tracked. So I have opened my this SFA, but so there are problems there. So just
No, Venkat, I think let me address this very, very bluntly. Correct. Very, very bluntly. I have seen through every possible scenarios. And I'll give you an example. Look, I didn't want it to showcase the dashboard and since it has names and everything. What really happens, correct? Majority of the individuals switch off their locations as soon as they hit 10 o'clock. Majority. So whether you have SFA app open or not, it doesn't really matter. If you have switched off your location, it will not work. So please make sure, look, what I'm really trying to say is, there is a guideline which have been issued by Puneet. Tell me one thing, if we can give permission to Facebook to access our photographs, why can't we give permission to our official app, which is working only during official hours, to really function smoothly? And look, I'm being as blunt as possible and as harsh as possible. I can really show, correct? Look, Venkat, under you, I can show the team, right now itself, that how many people are sitting who have switched off their location services altogether. I can literally show. So look, the onus is on individual. We really can't force people. Look, you use WhatsApp, correct? You use Facebook, you use Instagram, you use TikTok, anything, and they need permission. You have given permission, you have exposed your entire personal life to those apps. Even if you search something on Google, hey, I need curtains of certain color, you'll automatically see Facebook start giving you curtain ads. You have literally given permission to all the third parties app into your life, deeper into your life. Now, when it really comes down to SFA app, correct? I don't know what is the real fear. We're not asking your photo permission. We're not asking to peep into your life. It is an official app for which Trade India is the repository and we all are employees of it, correct? And when I say I not only represent Hypertrack, I am invested in the success of Hypertrack as I am in Trade India's. So I think the whole idea is very simple. Let's be very critical about us. That have we given right permissions? And unfortunately,
Actually, I remember when we started, I get the permission. By myself, open the app, and suddenly I see I'm not being tracked. No, there was a time like that, so I had to reopen start my app again, but then it started tracking.
So look, I think the whole idea is, why can't we make it as a daily affair, correct? As soon as I enter office, I open my SFA app and look at whether I am visible on the dashboard or not. It will only take 2 minutes. I'm being as honest as possible.
But that connection will continue?
Obviously that connection will continue across the day. The only problem is, I'll tell you, I can see as of now, look, I'm really not going to show the screen, but Puneet, can you tell me where I can see Venkat under which filter? Reporting manager?
Just a second here.
Adilji.
So
Venkateshwaran S.
Yeah.
Okay. How many member team you have?
No, actually, I have team leaders basically.
Okay, so team leaders, correct. So tell me one of your team leaders.
Say Jacob.
Okay, so I need to search for Jacob, correct? Jacob Cherian?
Yeah.
Okay. How many member team Jacob has?
Jacob has a telesales team. So,
but how big is the team? Just tell me.
3 people.
3 people. I can see Mr. Anburaj K.
Yeah.
Okay. And unfortunately, Mr. Anburaj K has killed the app altogether.
Okay.
And I don't see any other people. I'm very sure they have not downloaded the app. 100%.
Okay. Because we have made sure people have downloaded the app. So
yeah, 100%. They have not downloaded the app. Okay. Or they have downloaded the app, but they have never bothered to open it or log into it. Look, unlock the app, correct? If you log out of the app, it becomes of no use. You need to be logged into the app, correct? With the right permissions. Having the app will not really solve for it. So anything else, like, okay, should I pick, anybody wants to volunteer that, hey, I have the application, I am logged in, but it's still, I can't see my name. Anybody wants to volunteer? Or else I'll pick some random names. Should I pick, let's pick Gitanjali Selvam. Is she a rep or is she a team leader? Can you Puneet confirm, please?
Online, sir.
Sorry?
I'm online. I'm online FLS.
No, no, it's okay. I'm just, look, it's good you're online. I'm really happy about it. Extremely happy. What I'm really saying is, look, I'm not trying to get you there, Geetanjali. Can you please, Puneet Stalvam, correct? Is this the spelling of Geetanjali? G-I. Can you see?
Just a
Yes, as
second.
Geetanjali. No, you are inactive, and I'll show you. मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ. Geetanjali, you are there on.
Yes, sir.
You're part of the dashboard.
Okay.
So when app is unreachable by server, correct? Restart the app by opening home screen, long pressing app icon, force stop. It gives every. Look, if you are encountering a problem, you just hover your cursor on it. It will tell you how to resolve it immediately. Let's take some more examples. Anybody else wants to, tell me, okay, let's take a poll, correct? Let's take a poll. How many people have downloaded the SFA app? Out of
Sir, sorry for the
people here.
interrupt. In Coimbatore branch, one guy is Rajit. He also facing the same issue. He using iPhone.
iPhone, okay. So, Puneet, please inform iOS.
Yeah. So guys, we are currently working on building a better solution for iOS right now, as it is not present on Play Store right now, the Apple Store. So it is not there for like this tracking and all. So we are only going for the Android part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Ranjit has a question. Ranjit, please go ahead. Ranjit, please go ahead.
No, sir. Actually, they stand for having a share of the app.
Sorry?
For SFA app using a they stand for.
So you
Sorry, I'm
need,
not able to understand. What you say?
He raised hands because you asked him who has app.
Acha. Okay, okay. So, are we saying only 2 people have an app? Only Ranjit has raised and one more person. Please raise everybody, whoever has SFA apps. Let's understand. Okay, 21. Still counting. 22. So out of 52 people, 22 people have it. 23.
a number less. I am also inside that.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, correct. So half of the population is still to download the app. So guys, the idea is very simple. I'll share my screen and show you, correct? Can you tell me the Chennai branch, Hyderabad branch, who's the reporting manager? Like who's the L3 probably?
Yeah, just a second.
Who takes care of?
Senthil.
Okay. So under Senthil must be somebody, no, correct?
Yeah.
Who's under Senthil?
Under Centers of Muhammad Uwais and Karthikeyan. Both are the branch
Karthikeyan.
managers.
Sorry, can you please spell it for me?
KAR
K-A-R?
THI
I don't see Karthikeyan here.
Muhammad Uwais.
Okay, let's look at branch only. Yeah. Let's look at branch. Where we are Coimbatore, let's look at Coimbatore. We have 20 people. So please correct me if these are the guys, if I am searching the right people. How many in Coimbatore branch?
How many people are there in Coimbatore branch?
Sorry?
10,
How
10
many?
FMs.
Okay. So so there are 14 people we can see. Okay. And I'll tell you, let's look at inactive ones. Mr. Balaji A, correct? Location service disabled, location permission denied, activity permission denied. Okay. Let's look at other folks. Mohammed Shamaj A. Tracking started, but I don't see that, we have got any ping from the SFA app. Probably logged out of something. Okay.
Lockdown or internet is not working or
Yeah, internet is not working. Something possible. Ashok Kumar Sharvanan. Location services disabled. Allow all the time location access is disabled. Okay. Mani Kandan. Already run a meeting. Relationship manager. But between 10:05 to 10:46.
Yeah, he is not
Location
allowed
service.
also. So guys, this
Yes.
allow all the time is very important. You don't just have to give the location permission, but allow that application to use it all the time. If you don't allow it to use all the time, it won't work in the backend. Absolutely necessary.
yeah.
Okay. Let's look at last, Mr. Dilip Kumar. Again, probably SFA app not opened or logged in, no internet connection, no ping whatsoever. Even in active, I'll show you Mr. Syed Nisar Bashir. I think just now, correct? While we are in the session,
He has not given permission. His application work only when it's on the front end. So he has to give
Yes.
permission.
Sorry, sir, I can't get you. What you have to do?
So you have to provide all time access, like not that only using while SFA app, like all the time.
Okay.
so and you can see your journey
Sir,
also, by the way.
check any other option, any other employee who is not provided with all-time access. Right now, he is not available in office. So we need
It's
to
okay.
change immediately.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's look at Mr. Prithviraj. He is
Yes.
available. He's in the office, correct?
Yes, sir, yes.
He's in the office. Look, look. This app gives you an idea, even tells you where you are. Correct? It helps organization from a safety standpoint of view also. Let's look at this. Correct? Mr. Mareshwaran, he didn't give permission until 10:16, but then he gave at 6. Then he is. I think he's in office right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, sir, he is in office only. Then how
Yeah.
to provide with all the time access in his device? Okay, please guide him. He's in line only. He will do it now itself. Because there is no option in this mobile. So we tried a lot. Please help me.
Yeah. I think, okay, Andrew, have you followed? Please ask all the individual to follow the guideline which Puneet have really sent out. Okay.
So we
If you
tried,
still have,
sir, the provider method we already tried, but it's not working for us. For his specifically for his mobile.
Can you share?
Yeah. Share
can
screen.
you share the screen from the mobile
Yeah.
app?
Now it's but it's not showing. On the all the time access கொடுக்கலன்னு சொல்லி தான் வருது. Please share the screen.
Let's look at Chennai branch. So Chennai, how many people are there in Chennai? Yeah, please go ahead.
Just a minute. Yes, share the screen.
Yeah,
Please share, sir.
Can you go on permissions?
On permissions.
Where is the screen?
Location.
Where is the screen?
There's a screen sharing. This one.
Oh, 1 minute, sir.
No, but I can't see
Oh.
anything. It's only the
Oh.
image.
Okay, okay. 1 minute, sir.
Just
1 minute.
screen.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Google Meet ko? Okay. ಏನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಶೋ ಆಗಿದೆ ಓ
Hey, your screen is. You're not presenting your screen.
yes sir, he is present in but it's not showing for us. How minutes? Just a minute. Yeah. Sir, network ಇದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
So like I have sent a very detailed mail to each and every one.
Puneet, yeah. Puneet, can you please connect with Andrew and solve for it? You know, if there is further any queries, I can come on the call. We can sort it out. Okay.
Yeah.
But let's. Okay, now okay, he's presenting.
Connected sir, actually the network is sir.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, now-
SFA. Yeah.
Yes,
Click on
location of
Just go
Physical
down. Go down. Okay. Can you please go to location? Okay. Done. Go back.
Which phone is this?
Samsung S21. Sorry, S20. Samsung S20 sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go to physical activity. Let's debug it right now. Allow, okay. Please go back. Can you please go to location? Go to system settings.
System settings.
Yeah, not app permission. Go back.
System.
Just write location. If you're in settings, just write location.
Okay.
No. Please go to settings. Please go to settings. Then look at, okay, please, okay. Go to battery. Go to battery.
Battery.
Yeah. Yeah, go to battery. Okay. Please click background usage limits.
Background.
Is power saving on? Yeah, please.
No.
Please unclick this. Put unused app to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, go back. Okay, go to this setting itself. Go to this setting itself where we unchecked unsleeping app.
Okay. Settings. What settings? App settings. Sir.
Battery. Go to battery.
Battery.
No, go to battery itself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Battery.
go to battery. Come down. More battery settings. Okay. No. Go back, please. Go back. Where we were. Where did we see that? Please come up. Yeah, background usage limits. Yeah, never sleeping apps. Just put it here. Show me which one is this. Add SFA. Add your SFA app. Just search. No, you should be able to search.
Yes.
Yeah, you have. That's it. Add. Done. Go back. Sometimes what really happens, especially with Android devices, correct? You know, it has multiple setting inbuilt wherein they will put app to sleep. The best way is choose it as a default app.
Okay.
That, you know, hey, as soon as I open my phone, this app continues to run in the background.
Okay.
That is the best way to really do this with all the permissions.
Okay, sir. Then
Yeah. Done.
now
So
I will check, sir. It's showing all the time access available.
yeah.
Okay. Stop to.
Okay.
Question
Let
stop.
me. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Let me.
I will check.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Let me also just show you Chennai also. And look, I'm not trying to pinpoint anybody here. Look, we can see everybody. But what I'm really trying to say, let's look at. There are 8 people I can see in Chennai branch. Okay. Venkateshwaran S. He is in office right now. So when we open the app, now it's showing. As soon as, and this really happened right now, as we are speaking, 5 minutes back. Okay. Again, again the access was given. Now it is sorted. Mr. Mr. Anguraj is also in office right now. Let's look in Sibyl.
Actually,
Yeah.
that if you look at Jacob, if you look
Well,
at Jacob's thing, it is actually, for me, it shows as inactive, but he's actually active. It's been tracked, but it shows inactive to
in which branch should I see Jacob?
same. It's my branch.
Please tell me, Chennai branch or Coimbatore?
Chennai.
Chennai branch. Okay, 1 second. And whom are you referring to?
Jacob.
Jacob. I can't see Jacob itself.
Nishant, this is Ramesh here.
Chennai outstation actually.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Nishant, I'm just leaving the call. I have a customer meeting now.
No problem. Yeah. Okay, I think, look, I think everybody has got the message, correct? The whole idea is, guys, you have my email address. It is part of the invite. If anybody have a problem, please write down. If you want my phone number also, you can write down 9582005248. But I think the best way to really solve for all of this is connect with Puneet if you are finding yourself not on the dashboard. Let's solve for why you're not on the dashboard.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we solve for every other thing. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Any departing thought? Anything for me? Anybody? And guys, you are the first batch. We will do this across all India. So it's not like that, we have picked up Coimbatore and Chennai branch or, Hyderabad branch. We're going to be doing this across India. Okay, if there are no questions, then Puneet, keep me posted.
Sure.
Out of this group, at least 30 people didn't had an SFA app. They didn't raise the hand. So I think, requesting everybody, please help yourself. In turn, you will be helping your organization. So I think look at it from that perspective, and let's walk on the road of becoming, one of the best organization, in which the sales team leads with technology, not the other way around. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, Nishant.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks everyone.